Hello everybody, my name is Elijah Smith, and today I am working on my HP Workstation Z420 that I just bought for $80 at a local computer store. Today I am going to be installing Proxmox on it for it to become my virtualization home lab server. So let's get straight into it. Alright, first off we need to download Proxmox. So you go to proxmox.com, go to your downloads, and I'm going to get the Proxmox VE 8.2 installer. I already have that installed, already downloaded, so we're going to do that. And then I like to use Rufus to flash all my drives. So I'm going to download Rufus 4.5. It's going to take just 1 second. Open it. Okay, so now we're going to let it check for updates. And it's already detected my USB stick, so what I'm going to do is select this and go to my ISOs folder and find Proxmox 8.2. And then I'm just going to start the thing. It is going to ask me if I want to delete all data. And we're going to click OK. And now we wait. Alright. So now what we're going to do is pop this USB, and I will meet you guys over there once I'm at my workstation. Okay, so here we are. It's my little rack area, aka just this, and my network. So the first thing I like to do when working on stuff, or when installing a new operating system, when I have multiple drives of the same brand and size, is I like to unplug all the drives that I'm not installing the operating system on. So that leaves this little SSD back here for me to install it on. So I'm going to switch hands for filming, so I can grab my little USB stick. I'll just use front panel I/O because it doesn't really matter. Alright, it's in. And so now we're going to turn this on and spam the F9 key to boot into the boot menu. And so we're going to pop this. And gotta go to the install. It's gonna take a second. I also have a mouse down here that I keep with this workstation server. So now it's gonna find what it's labeled at in my DHCP. This used to be just a plain old Linux box for me. So now, I'm going to take this hand, click I agree, that's the drive. Next, I'm going to change my time zone, next, and do this real quick. Alright, so now here we are. I have proxmox.local as the host name and the IP address, and then I'm just going to have it reboot after install. And so now we wait for this, and I will come back when it is done. Alright, so it's finished installing and it turned off. So we're going to plug in the SATA cables to these two drives. I have a 1 terabyte Western Digital drive and a 500 gigabyte Western Digital drive, plus a 500 gig SSD. Okay, so that should be everything. We're going to take the side panel. What's really cool about this side panel is that it has how to load in your RAM, and it also kind of just gives you an overview. But so I got this thing for $80 because it had a dead slot, or dead RAM slot. All right, side panel's back on, that's all plugged back in. So we're just gonna let it boot, see what it does. And boom. All right, and now we have an IP. We can shut off my display, that way I'm not wasting so much power. And we will go back to the PC.
Okay, and we are back. So first thing I'll do is I'll go to 10.10.0.3, colon 8006, and that is to the server. Click learn more. Nope. Oops. Click advanced, and then accept the risk and continue. Alright, and now we are at the server. So username root, password is the password I made. Save username, login, and I like to save my password. No valid subscription. We don't need a subscription. It is free. So now I will go to this and click add LVM. Or actually, I should probably go to disks first. So ZFS. I'll wipe these. And wipe this one. And so now we're just gonna load these disks this way. This is the 5, or we'll just say small boy. And big boy. Small boy and big boy. Boom. And that is how you get Proxmox installed. Stay tuned. I will have another video coming out very soon about how to install OpenMedia Vault, which is the NAS operating system I am going to use to run my NAS portion of Proxmox. The reason I'm not going to be using TrueNAS is because it takes up a lot more RAM, or it needs a lot more RAM, or recommends at the very least. And so using OpenMedia Vault kind of saves me that little small headache. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Bye-bye.